An American is sexually assaulted every 2 minutes. Over 60% of sexual assaults go unreported. 1 in 5 females in Texas will be sexually assaulted. About 10% of sexual assault victims are men. 70 to 80% of sexual assault survivors know their perpetrator. Who do you know?
My assault happened when I was 15 years old. I was at a party, a local party, and there was a lot of the older, the senior basketball team there, and the police came and broke it up, and then once the police left, I was assaulted. After it happened, I left with a couple of my girlfriends. Well, I was hysterical and crying, screaming, and my girlfriend Peggy said, "You need to stop crying because my mom's gonna know that something's up and we went to a party and we'll get in trouble." And that's when I told them what happened, and they said, "Well, you need to get over it by the time we get home." I also didn't dare tell my parents. I believed that they would probably blame me.
The most common reason that someone doesn't report a sexual assault is because they're afraid of being blamed, and that's got to change.
If I had reported immediately, it could have greatly changed the trajectory of the next 20 years of my life. Because it happened in Plano, and the police here are very well trained because the Turning Point works with them. They're very supportive. The Turning Point sends an advocate to the hospital.
One of the most important things that we do here at the Turning Point is to walk our clients through the criminal justice system through our legal advocacy program.
We liaise with law enforcement and hospital staff when needed. We provide packets of information not only to the survivor but also to friends and family of the survivor.
One of the other programs that we have at the Turning Point that we're really proud of is our Sexual Assault Nurse Examiner program, or ASANE. So ASANE is a registered nurse that goes through specialized training where they learn about giving sexual assault exams, collecting forensic evidence, and they also learn how to be a witness in court.
And I've been doing this about 2.5 years. And sometimes at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when I've been up all night and I'm in the parking lot walking to my car, and I just think, how can I do this? How can I continue to do this? I'm so tired. But then I think, how can I not do this?
In the areas of prevention, the Turning Point created the EPIC project to encourage students to be epic, educated, proactive, influential, and changed. Our curriculum teaches middle and high school students bystander intervention techniques and prevention skills to decrease bullying, sexual harassment, and sexual assault in our community.
A lot of our work is focused on teens and young adults because that's the most vulnerable demographic. If we can reach them and give them tools to have healthy relationships that will prevent the need for power and control, then we can make a lasting difference.
My friend Linda, she recommended the Turning Point. I did not know that there was free counseling available for sexual assault, and so I called. I was really distraught, kind of an open wound, because I had chosen to finally acknowledge what had happened rather than trying to ignore it like I did for so many years.
One of the most important messages I think that we can give the public is to believe survivors.
Be a part of prevention, not just if you're a survivor.
Our ultimate goal is to teach people to have healthy relationships that are based in respect and equality, and that eliminates the need for power and control.
My life after contacting the Turning Point changed drastically. It's almost like the pendulum swung the other way, and my voice was very loud, and I stood up for every injustice that I felt was being done.
If you are a survivor, you are not to blame. You are not alone. help is available. Just call. Help us continue to offer free counseling, education, and advocacy services to treat and prevent bullying, harassment, and sexual assault. Visit our website at theturningpoint.org or call us at 972-985-0951 to find out how you can be a part of creating hope for a safer future through epic social change. The Turning Point, where healing begins.